This is the week that he was supposed to be arrested. The black SUVs are going to roll up into my driveway and I'll be carted off to jail. Oh my gosh, would you look at that mess there? Look at those green streaks. What the hell was this guy thinking? Yeah, well, if you remember, last fall, the shear pin broke on the fertilizer spreader for the spinner, so yep, I left a couple of green streaks in the field before I noticed it. And here's another look at those nasty green streaks in the field. It is the first day of spring, Monday, March 20th. It sure doesn't feel like spring. This morning it was 28 degrees. Here it is after 1 o'clock. Just check the temperature here at the farm. 41 degrees. That's all it is right now on the first day of spring. But, you know, I think it is finally time to take the salt spreader off of the truck. It did not get any use this year, but first day of spring, I think I'm going to take it off. Although I have seen snow on Easter morning, but not enough to go out and plow or put any salt down. But so yeah, I think I'm going to be safe, so I'm going to go ahead and take this thing off of here. Okay, it's off and in the barn. Salt spreaders are in the barn. Did I leave enough room to walk around here? Yes, I did. Okay. Now the snow plows. I think what I'm going to try to do, it's only a 7.5 foot opening there, but if I angle the plow, I think I can set those plows, one of them right up in here and the other one right up in there, and that still leaves me room to back something in here. And it's not going to be that truck. It's time to get rid of that. that fit in here, so I'm going to do the same thing to the next one. I'll put it in that one. Okay, one more piece of the puzzle here. I've got these cutting edges right here. There's 3 of them there. That I think I'm going to put in here crossways right in front of the spreaders here. That should work. They're 10 feet wide and I've got 10 feet across there. So then I'll have everything in there nice and neat and compact. Okay, I'll put away until next. Well, let's continue with the snow theme and take the frame off of the tractor. on this tractor, I never did put the hoses on to run back to the connections on the back side. So all I've got to do is take the frame off. The 7120, the frame never got on that tractor. It was sitting here in the shop ready to put on, but I just never put it on. I kept looking at the forecast and no snow. So just a lot less work to do to get these frames off. And hey, as you can see, this frame on the John Deere didn't even have the lift cylinder on it. I had taken that off, I think at the end of last season, because I needed the front end loader on that tractor. The front end loader hits that arm and that cylinder on this frame. So I found out 2 pins, just take the cylinder off, then I can use the front end loader. So never did put that cylinder back on just to give me that flexibility of using the front end loader. As I said, 2 pins, that's easy to take off. Okay, let me drop the frame on this tractor. All right, boom, just like that. I do not remove this center frame here. It is not in my way, so that one stays on year round. All right, I think I'll go down and get the skid steer, throw these frames on some pallets and move them outside. I think it's time to take the hoodie off. 70 degrees today, wow. No wonder I'm sweating. So yeah, time to take the hoodie off. Ah, much better. You know, I have not talked about my man Donald Trump, but this is the week that he was supposed to be arrested. You know, he's playing 3D chess with everyone. And I think when he came out, was it last Saturday or Friday, and said, oh, I'm going to be arrested on Tuesday, he knew what he was doing by saying that. Because it got everybody riled up, and so now what you're hearing is the district attorney in New York has kind of laid off of this case a little bit. He's laid low. Grand jury has stopped meeting all of a sudden. So he knew what he was doing when he said that. As I said, he's playing 3D chess. He's a smart man. It's just unbelievable that we are living in a country where your political allies, or I mean your political enemies, the party of the other side is doing everything they can to put you down and to prevent you from running against them. That is third world bullshit. I mean, come on. That doesn't happen. It should not happen in the United States. That your political opponents are using the justice system, they're using their power to try to lock you up and put you in jail. I mean, come on, for something that everybody does. Hush money, everybody does it. And we are allowing this. Well, I guess we're not, because it hasn't happened yet. I am ready to protest in the streets when it does happen, because we have to stand up, or we have to stand up against this crap. We cannot allow it to continue. You know, I said that during this whole mask and vaccine mandate bullshit, that if we don't start standing up to it, they just continue to take our freedoms away. And now we're finding out, which a lot of us already knew, the mask did not do anything, and the harm that it has caused to our society. We're going to continue to see this over the next number of years on how bad it really was, and we shouldn't have done that. And I knew that from the beginning, and that's why I stood up against it. So if we don't continue to stand up against this tyranny, we will be no better than the citizens of China. You know, it's just wow. There's not much more I can say about it. Okay, I've got this parked in the barn, so let's get on the skid steer and move those frames out of the shop. That was quite boring, wasn't it? Hey, I misspoke a couple of minutes ago. I'm not going to go protest in the streets because, you know, by saying that, the black SUVs are going to roll up into my driveway and I'll be carted off to jail and I won't get a hearing for a year or two. And then I'll probably get 18 months in jail once the hearing does take place. And that's just for saying I will protest in the streets in support of my president, Donald Trump. That, you know, what Tucker Carlson did last week with some of the video from that day in the first month of the year of 2021. I don't think I can say that day on this channel or on this platform, but you know the day I'm talking about. And so Tucker revealed some of the video and how the left was lying. We already knew that. We already know the left has a narrative, and they will lie, cheat, and steal and do whatever it takes to remain in power. And so they have already shown us by what they did to those people on that first day of the year in 2021. Wait, did I say first day of the month in 2021? I meant first month of the year in 2021. First month of the year. Yeah, I'm losing it up here. It's getting worse. I've probably only got another 6 good months left in me before my brain is completely gone. But okay, first month of the year in 2021. By what they did to them, they have already shown the rest of us what will happen to us if we get out of line. Again, this is what happens in third world countries with dictatorships. This should not happen in the United States of America. My blood boils. I'm still pissed that those people are still in jail, still haven't gotten a fair trial. And even the ones that have gone to trial, it hasn't been a fair trial. It's no way they should be getting a year in jail or 3 years or 5 years. Okay, enough politics. I've got the backup camera, and this has quit working, so I've got to go in here and pull the panel off for the fuse box, see if the fuse is okay, see if that wire is still connected. Yeah, that should not have stopped working, but anyway. Okay, that's going to be even more boring than what you just watched. So I think I've got enough content for this video. I've got enough politics in the video and enough boring stuff in the video that I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to say, see ya. Okay, I said this was going to be boring, so I pulled the cover off. The wire was okay down there. The fuse looked okay. Lo and behold, as I reach up to hit the power button here, I look behind here and there was a wire dangling. The display had disconnected from the harness here. I don't know how that happened because it's tucked up behind there pretty good. But somehow that became disconnected, and so the camera is working. All right, that was easy. Okay, now I can say, see ya.